7035 to have the official Saturday afternoon book signing and meet and greet over here with the one and only, and I know Paul Wall knows who Julia Beverly over here. Just got a text message from Chad Pimp Jr., of course, on Instagram. Corey, who was over here earlier getting some dunks in the trap and skating around the trap, and kiddos had a great time over here, but they dropped off the books. So we officially got them, and you can come down to Elite Collective this Saturday, 4 to 6 p.m. I know they're going to be running and gunning through the H. So we're very, very excited to get them for a couple hours. And big shout out to our homie B. Howe, who was tuned in to us live around the world. I think it's only fitting, yes, that I do this live on air. T. Davis, could you officially hand me the SLABGOD piece? Because, you know, Slim Thugger got his, but this one's been waiting for this moment right here for our good friend, Paul Wall, who is in the building, and I'm going to catch you. Yeah.
What a great job, man.
Yeah. That's from B. Howe. And B. Howe's working his ass off because he's got all these custom projects coming in because people see pictures of my daughter up on the wall. Of course, Coco and Franny have their portraits, and Paul's got his own now. And we'll definitely get that in our squad pick. But speaking of squads, Paul, these Houston Texans need to have bigger squad goals, sir. I'm not too fond of this 0-2 start, and I know that you ride or die for your Houston teams. So I just want your honest opinion. It's just, you know, 15 of us here in the studio. It's a trap.
I don't want to jinx this because the other day I did an interview with Man Htown. It was like a 2-hour interview, and as soon as I said it ain't over, man. We still could come back this and that. Then next thing you know, the interview got deleted. They ended up getting it back, but you know, I don't know, man. So I'm going to choose my words wisely. I'm gonna choose my words carefully.
You know why?
Why?
They don't have an OT Davis on the board.
Yeah, okay.
I'm saying
OT Davis.
Yeah.
I'm saying knock on wood though. Shit, you better have it. You better have this podcast, sir.
I mean, you know, definitely, man. It's
no curses or jinxes tonight.
Yeah, it's far from over, man. Just 2 losses don't mean nothing. That don't mean you can't win the championship. It just means we need to get our stuff together. We seen, you know, we seen improvement from game 1 to game 2, game 1 from 3 quarters to the 4th quarter. We seen improvement. So you know, we just getting our stuff together, man. We gonna get it together, man. It ain't over yet, baby. We just getting it together, baby.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We got Dwayne Brown hurt. We got Aaron Foster hurt, man. I don't expect to win the Super Bowl without Dwayne Brown and Aaron Foster.
Right.
But when we get the squad together, you know, I think we're gonna have a great squad.
See, I like to hear that. You know, 0-2 is not the end of the world after all. AP.
Not in that division.
You know, I got Arian Foster on my bench. So when he comes back, he's going to lead me to a championship too.
All right. So those 2 players obviously key pieces. What's up with this defense?
Well, secondary.
I'm asking this, man. We know.
We've always had that problem, but you know what I'm saying? I mean, I think we can get it done, though, because we tighten it up, man. We add key players, and you know what I'm saying? And the veterans are getting better. Jonathan Joseph, man, he looking pretty good out there, man. And he's steady working. So, I don't think it's going to be a problem.
I think J-Joe's got a great heart. I think, honestly, the physical nature of that position and how that position has changed, really, since even he came into the league, he's just, you know he can make the play, and when he doesn't make the play, you kind of go, come on, Joe, let's get there. Just get there, man. Make that one play, because it's usually that play that you get burned by.
It's like Deion tackle. He died with the foot, the feet, and missed the tackle.
Yeah. And you're a step slower. It's not that he doesn't have the intention to run that guy down. It's father time is what? Undefeated.
You got to put in work.
Yeah. And so maybe spell him a little bit. Maybe play him situationally because you know he can make the play.
Yeah.
And I know J-Joe. I love his confidence. I love his swagger. I love how he and O'Brien interact. We saw a little bit of that behind Hard Knocks.
No doubt.
What'd you think of the Texans, the HBO tape?
I was scared, man, because, you know, I remember J.J. Watt saying last year, the year before, where he was watching Hard Knocks of the other team, and he was learning their play calling. So I was, man, when they first announced it, the Texans were going to be on the Hard Knocks, I was like, no, man, no, please, no.
But don't you have to have a quarterback to learn the play calling on offense?
Yeah.
You know, that's the weird thing, though. Like, I didn't really see him run any plays throughout the whole Hard Knock. Like, I don't remember seeing but like 5 minutes of the quarterbacks the entire time, and like 1 minute of that was finding out that Hoyer was going to be your terrible starter.
Yeah.
And that was. Do you blame Mallet for being a little butthurt? Because you know as well as I do, and everybody else in this trap, that Mallet should have been the starter.
I wonder, was O'Brien trying to do that just to fire him up? Like, you know, sometimes they sit you on the bench just so you feel like, why you sit me on? So, you know, so maybe he's trying to fire him up, but I'm far from a coach or a GM. I'm just a fan, but I think a lot of fans like me feel like that's a preseason move, not a game one move. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it is what it is. And when he came in the fourth quarter, though, Mallet looked, that eye of the tiger. And then, I mean, maybe he didn't have that through the preseason. You know what I'm saying? But he definitely had that in the fourth quarter of game one. And we was all, everyone who felt like he should have been the starter or felt like, he was the man, was feeling like, man, see, he should have been starting the whole game. But maybe the coach seen something we didn't see in Hoyer. But hey, man, it is what it is.
I was just gonna say, what's going on in Cleveland right now? The same thing.
Yeah.
Look, Rook, or I'm sorry, second-year guy, but really mentally he's a Rook. We're gonna bring McCown back in.
Yeah.
Sit you down. We know if he gets hurt again, you can do the job. But you're right; those guys see everything that goes on every single day, and Johnny must not be showing that he is clear cut.
Yeah.
The favorite up there, and I think he's handled it beautifully.
Yeah.
So far.
Yes, he is.
As a fan, it's like as a fan, you say, yeah, start him. But my job ain't on the line. My career ain't on the line. My family, so those people who are experts who get paid to make that decision or decide for whatever reason they feel this way or that way, hey man, do their thing.
And I'm not asking you to play GM or coach right here, but just as somebody that has, I have a connection to that team. Were you kind of glad to see the F-bombs and kind of glad to see J.J. Watt say, man, fuck this lily white shit. Let's get out there and get some fucking, roll some heads.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all I've wanted from these Texans for years. Instead of that Kubiak, lily white, just this is all you got.
Yeah. Let's get dirty with it, man.
Let me show the camera, just because I mean, it got old after a while, and it was like, okay, we need a nasty motherfucker in here.
Yeah.
We need somebody that's going to come in, and Bernard Pollard is awesome for doing that at safety, but we needed JJ, I think, to get a little, just say, guys, let's go. And he's got, Big Daddy Wilfork there, so they just need to contain, and I think if the offense can really get going with Mallet, and they can play middle of the pack defense in the NFL, and Arian Foster, and Dwayne Brown. You see, it's like 10. I'm going through 10.
Yeah, you got to go through a lot of those.
Right now.
That offensive line is in shambles.
But let's get his take on Clowney. I'm just going to say Clowney. You think he's going to reach his full potential for the Texans?
Not this year. Not this year, but I definitely think he will. Yeah, I think he will.
He's okay. He's okay. Dollar was happy that he actually made it over the steps on Kirby and made it down for his first day of practice. He was excited.
He was able to practice during preseason. I was happy with that.
It's tough, man, as an athlete or whatever, because, you get hurt, you want to go out there when you got that passion and fire in you, especially like somebody like him who, this is his dream to play in the NFL, so of course he wants to get out there and get to it, so when you get hurt, that bounce back of getting hurt, sometimes you go back a little too soon or something, or I don't know, but that's the tough thing where it's like, damn, man, we want him back now, but maybe he ain't just quite ready yet. Yeah, it take a little bit of time.
Kind of like when Paul's dropping music. People get it, and now with downloads, we were talking the other day in the shop, and I know we're probably getting close to a break, but we were talking the other day. You remember how when you had beef, right? You had to wait weeks, if not months, to hear it, because you would, wait for it to drop on CD, and even before that tape, you had to really go to the hood to get a tape, or you wait for the single to drop in the store. And now it's like beef is here or gone within 3 days. It's crazy how music itself, from Mike and creating beautiful art, when people love to buy the CD for the art of the music. What have you seen overall now that you're hit 20 years pretty much in this game, Paul, that makes you happy? And what makes you, kind of sad? Football's never sad. It's a sad moment.
Definitely, it makes me sad to see that with the trends in music, so many followers and bandwagon riders in the trends instead of, people just being unique or being themselves or being true to the art form of it or whatever, man. People just do whatever they want. They feel like they got to do to either get record sales or get a song played or, you know, get some chicks to like them or something, or you know, something is the opposite of why I'm in it. You know what I'm saying? But that's part of a big reason why I wanted to make SLABGOD. I wasn't trying to make music for the trends of music now. Whatever the trends are right now, SLABGOD is not that. So if you're looking for that, then don't buy it. You're gonna be disappointed. But if you want something that's gonna be jamming that you can jam now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 15 years from now, then that's what this is. This is some music you can just turn on. It's some timeless type of music. You know what I'm saying? It's not trendy current music. It's timeless.
I don't give a fuck where the word came from, but hashtag SLABGOD, ladies and gentlemen. You know what's funny too? And if you speak up, and Mike, I know you got a couple of thoughts on that, but if you speak up to the kids today and say, nah, player, that shit, we just don't fuck with that shit. They get so Instagram angry. They get so, oh, fuck, butthurt, thank you. And everybody's so salty. And then you see them on the street, you're like, dude, you're like 5'2", and what the fuck? Like, you want to say that shit to my face? Right, you're 12 and you're talking shit. It is a different game, man. I think it's crazy. But Mike, what over the years now, I'm sure you, as you're creating the physical part of it, what have you seen?
Man, you know, on Paula's last album cover, when we did the SLABGOD thing, we went out and we did, like, we brought out like 25 lights and like 8 different cameras, and we did the entire photo shoot. But you know, as I've been looking at stuff and the whole getting older thing, you know, if you Google like a rap mixtape, it's like an entire culture has been broken down into a cartoon. And with the SLABGOD cover, we wanted to get back to, I just wanted something that simply represented like a scene or an environment that everybody, it's something we've all, it's just a picture out of something we can actually just see in everyday life. It's like real life is what it is. It's simple and clean cut. And creatively, you know, the first album covers and photo shoots I did, they were done with disposable cameras. So
Fox photo.
Yeah.
The old guys laugh. I know.
They shake it like this.
CBS.
Oh shit.
But
that one.
you know, I think getting older, like now I'm looking at like, how can we make this art not about us, but about our culture, our city, our people. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say on the cover.
No, that's beautiful.
Let me add, because I don't know if he's really explaining, like, because it's funny, because we did go out there with SLABGOD, we did like a big long ass photo shoot, and the pictures are dope. They came out super dope. But the cover was just a candid picture that, I don't know if Mike took it or did Mike took it. Braden was in the picture. Was Braden in the picture too? Yeah, so the actual cover was just, you know, a grainy picture. It showed the city behind it, but it captured the whole essence of what SLABGOD was about. It's not about, you know, what's gonna get the most likes right now, you know, that you're gonna forget about if someone else posts something on the timeline right after you. We wanted something that it was a piece of art that you could, you know, and really, if we would have had more time, and you know, our goal with the album was really to put out a piece of art and sell a piece of art as the album, and the music is just the soundtrack to the art. But you know what I'm saying? It would have taken us a couple more years.
I'm sorry, it sounds like me right now. I don't even know. Paul, can you host the rest of the show? Like, that's the beauty of it, man. It's the they're not going to be able to dig up apps and likes and all that shit one day when this is all gone. But somebody's going to be like, oh, hell, the SLABGOD. You know, I mean, there's tangibles.
I mean, when I listen to some of my favorite albums, like when I listen to UGK Ride Dirty, you know, it's like one of them albums where I don't think it was somebody in the studio when they were making that. I don't know, I wouldn't know, but I don't picture somebody in the studio telling Pimp C and Bun B, hey man, you need to make a song for the girls. What song gonna be for the girls? This one for the strip club, or this one for whatever. This one gonna be for your 15-second Instagram video. You know what I'm saying? Back then, songs had to be 4.5 minutes, and it had to be jamming. You know, it wasn't just, you know, some 15-second, you know, clip for Instagram. You know what I'm saying? And all of the music,
or
like
the instant responses now, like the beef thing I was talking about.
Exactly.
So you had to wait. You had to wait. And get excited, and it's like your album, as much as everybody in here will be jamming it, you know, kids that are you know, kind of extraneous. I know we gotta go to break. This is Paul Wall, you know. You know, the kids on the extraneous, kind of that new wave, they'll listen to it and then boom, on the next. What's hot? What's next? Even if that's not what it was made for, they're gonna get it. They're gonna jam it, and that's great because that's where your money comes from.
Yeah, exactly. Like I was saying, UGK. There's definitely music on there that women can feel and love.
Yes.
They didn't say, "Oh, this song is for girls on the radio." You know, there's definitely music you can play in the strip club. But I don't see them going in saying, "I'm gonna make this song for the strip club."
Yes.
Well, you know, they just was spitting real music. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of, is that instrumental? That's the song. Well, then here you go. Here's a little bit right here. Paul, you gotta get out of here. You gotta get this. I know. Damn. All right, we'll do this again. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, go get it tomorrow. It's official, man. We're just a couple hours away from SLABGOD. You know we'll be banging it right here. Come through this weekend, of course, and support Julia Beverly, Sweet Jones, Trill Life of Pimp C.
Oh, yeah.
And support everything that this man and his entire team does right here. I'm Adam Rapp. This is the Rapp Show. Let me tell him officially. Rapping 2 P's. Why is that, Paul Wall?
2 pieces are better than one, baby.
Bam! We'll be right back.
Oh yeah.